notes that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, provides that the security and property of the people shall be the primary responsibility of government. Further notes that considering the current rise in security challenges in Donkosagu and Sakaba local government areas, and indeed across the country, it is apt to state that the government has not done enough to secure the lives and properties of the good people of the local government areas to enable them to go about their everyday life. Aware that the bandits move in hundreds from town to town searching for cattle to rustle, farm produce to cut away, and people to abduct. In some cases, the homes of the residents are entirely burnt down, thereby rendering them homeless. Besides, many of their victims have been maimed, while women, both old and young, are raped. Further aware that these bandits now conduct their criminal operations in the daytime, riding on hundreds of motorcycles with not less than 2 to 3 of them on each bike, fully armed without any challenge from law enforcement officers. Sounds of gunshots polluting the airspace. Their bullets fall anyone who come across them. With this sad turn of events, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, it is about time this honorable House consider legislation seeking to permit citizens to bear firearms. This is with a view to protecting themselves from the ravaging scourge of bandits, terrorists, and separatists alike. Worried that these bandits have continuously laid siege to these local governments without any hindrance. According to reports, about 5,000 cattle and 3,000 sheep have been rustled in the last 1 week alone. Further worried that the local governments have been suffering silently in the hands of bandits in recent months, a situation that has led to the overstretching of security agencies beyond their limits. The farming communities in the local governments have lost over 500 persons to banditry and terrorist attacks. Furthermore, more than 201 individuals were kidnapped with millions of naira paid as ransom. Concerned that the security situation in the region has gone from bad to worse, recently in Koro, Kimi, Gaya, Dimi, Zulu, Rafingora, Delanko, Diwengwe, Chunoko, and Unashi villages, all in Donkosagu local government, it was confirmed by the police command that bandits killed 88 people. However, upon on-site assessment in the affected areas, we discovered that the number of deaths stands above over 150. Further concerned that over 15,000 people have been rendered homeless. The number of widows is on a steady rise. Children cannot go to school. Farmers do not have access to their farmlands, and local markets are closed. They are now becoming poorer and poorer, and above all, the local primary schools cannot accommodate the internally displaced persons in the affected communities. Hence, the need to site 2 IDP camps within the contagious communities ravaged by this carnage.
Honourable members, please take your seats. Take your seats. Somebody is moving a motion. Please take your seats.
Safe havens considered. Safe havens considered are Bena and Dirindaji. Resolves to urge this honourable House to urgently 1. Call on the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces to direct all law enforcement agencies to embark on a massive recruitment drive to boost the numbers of law enforcement agents in the current onslaught against banditry, terrorism, and separatists across various fronts in the country. 2. Direct the Inspector General of Police to, as a matter of urgency, set up a mobile police-based unit at Unashi and Merere village under the Wasagu Chiefdom, which is the major route of the bandits. Call on the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to provide relief materials to victims in the affected areas and to set up 2 IDP camps as a matter of urgency to provide temporary shelter to the over 15,000 internally displaced persons in the 2 local governments as obtained by global best practice. This should be immediate considering the overstretched position of the state, and to observe a 1-minute silence in honor of all the departed souls in the country due to terrorism, banditry, and the separatist movements. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.